All right, I wanted to talk a little bit about the CISSP exam. Now, I know a lot of people in my network, they're looking at getting this in 2025, and I wanted to create a video to help encourage people that are looking at this exam and feeling a little bit scared, to be honest, about it. So the first thing I'll say is, yes, the CISSP exam is one of those exams. It's a cybersecurity exam that many people say is a mile wide and an inch deep, right? So it broadly covers a lot of topics, and it can be scary and daunting, right? To study a lot of things that you might not have had a lot of firsthand experience with. But I will say that the majority of the concepts, the majority of the domains covered by the CISSP exam will have overlapping capabilities or overlapping experience with things that you've likely encountered in your career. You just didn't realize it, right? So if you've been working in IT and you've been working in IT for more than 3 years and you've moved in through multiple different areas of IT, so maybe you started in a help desk role, then you moved over to a networking role, and then maybe you're providing some executive support, but you're like, I don't have any real cybersecurity experience. You likely have more cybersecurity experience than you think, and the topics on the exam will be very familiar to you. So what I would say is, don't be scared, don't be challenged, don't be deterred. If it's a goal to get into cybersecurity, and the reality is that we need more people in cybersecurity, then get out there and don't be afraid. Study for the test as long as it takes for you to feel comfortable. But one thing that I will tell you is I certainly over-prepared myself for the exam. In my head, I had this exam pegged as, wow, this is a really big and scary exam. And it was based on a lot of people writing about how difficult it was, writing about how they failed on their first try. And it really got into my own head about, man, if these people that I idolize, that I am connected with and I look up to, if they're struggling with this exam, I'm certainly gonna struggle too. But everyone is different. Everyone's path and everyone's journey is different. And the life experience and the things that you have gone through and the work experience that you've built up shouldn't ever be discounted. Never, ever discount that, because you likely know more than you think you do. At the end of the day, an exam is just an exam. It's a collection of questions and you pick the best answer. And for the CISSP exam, that's exactly how I found it. And as long as you take your time, pace yourself, and look for the best answer, you're going to do fine on the exam. And when you come out of that exam and you see that you've passed, you're going to realize that the knowledge that you went into the exam with was knowledge that you've had all along. Like, sure, you can learn strategies for how to pass a test, but at the end of the day, you either know it or you don't. And if you go in and you pass the test, then you should feel empowered and feel excited and proud that you've validated something deep within yourself. So I'm excited for you. If you are looking to get in this exam in 2025, what I would say is go for it. If you have questions about the exam or questions about how I found it, please let me know, hit me up, send me a message, comment down below, and let's talk about it. I want to make sure that I'm using my voice to help people who are passionate about cybersecurity or passionate about IT take that next step, take that next leap forward.